How y'all doing? Grand Rising. It's a beautiful, man. It's beautiful every day. I can't even hold you, and I look good. It's sunny in New York right now. My mother. Anyway, yeah, this is about a misconcept that we all know today to be racism. Now, a misconcept is an unnatural idea. I'm not saying that there are not ignorant people acting on a certain level of ignorance. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm talking about ways of thinking that are natural and unnatural. Now, we're gonna stay on topic, racism. There's no such thing as being racist. And let me give it to you like this. Diversity in its origin, in its source. Diversity comes from money, power, and influence. You have to understand that. The person with the most money has the most influence, which makes them the most powerful people on the planet. You understand? Money, power, influence. Money is connected to influence, which is why the people on this planet have power over you, because you are influenced to do what you are doing through the money system, through currency. Whatever currency it may be all over the world, they're all connected to the same people. Boom. Now, understand something. Diversity. Before there was a concept of racism, there was division. There was diversity. Now, I'm doing a lot of white people a favor, or Europeans, or people outside of my race. I'm doing them a favor by explaining this in this mannerism that I do, because this is talking about living in the reality of things, right? Not talking, yes, diversity is real. Racism is bullshit. You gotta understand the difference. Now, I'm continuing on. Diversity. Money, power, and influence was the first form of diversity amongst a people. Now, what people are you asking? You gotta understand. The original man, me and my people, we didn't create currency. We didn't create the money system. We didn't create banking, business, or anything of that nature. That is a Neanderthal concept. That is something outside of me. You understand? That is a white man's understanding. Feel me? Now check it. Diversity. With money, power, and influence, the first form of diversity was amongst white culture, was amongst European people. You got to understand, religion diversified them. Language diversified them. Influence diversified them. You got to understand this shit. Now, the same diversity now, the diversity is as simple as this. The people that want to keep the money the people that want to keep power have to keep certain people influenced through the money system. You understand? Now, money is functioning your TV, your phone, anything connected to money is influencing you. Period. Follow me. Racism is an unnatural concept that is being pushed on us through our phones, through our video games, through our movies, through our media, through everything that's not reality, right? You need to understand something. Before diversity came amongst my people, diversity was amongst other people. You understand? Before it was racism, it was diversity amongst other things outside of skin tone. You see what I'm saying? There are the people who deem themselves to be the highest of the high, the kingdom, the people from the UK, England, and all of these places, the people that have created self-entitlement on this planet have put themselves above everybody. Everybody is deemed a peasant or a slave or an undesirable when it comes to the concepts of the people with money, power, and influence. To bring this all into totality, y'all need to go outside and live in the reality of things. White, black, red, orange, Asian, Chinese, Spanish, Arabic, none of that shit makes a difference right now. Right now, that does not make a difference. It never did make a difference. Because if Now, this is where racism works for the ignorant motherfucker. Ignorance and emotion are very heavy with each other. A lot of ignorant people are emotional people. See what I'm saying? Now, now certain concepts that are being pushed through the TV media, racism, this misconcept that's being pushed through the TV is fueling ignorant people's emotions. See what I'm saying? But this is not about ignorance. This is not about targeting people, none of that. This is about living in the reality of things. White people live in the hood too. White people are dealing with the same oppressive regime that I'm dealing with. Asian people that are from Asia are dealing with an oppressive regime, just like me. It's just remixed in a different manner. People in Africa speak a language that people in France speak. I speak a hybridized version of German and Yiddish and Latin. Freaking before I was enslaved by the Europeans, the conquistadors came through, and so the understanding is we are all caught up in this hot ass bowl of shit. We're all caught in this fiery pit of hell. All of us. How you combat this shit is living in that reality. Living in the understanding that we are all in the same predicament by the same motherfuckers. Literally. There's no literally. And this is where the ignorance of the black man has played such a heavy role in not just the destruction of himself and his family, but the destruction of the world itself. Because through our ignorance, we are entitled and we are righteous in our emotions. But our ignorance has led us on a destructive path. We don't know who to direct our energy towards most of the time. We're emotional, but we're not infusing ourselves with the information to understand why we feel the way we feel. All we're doing is feeling all day. And that's not good, because the matrix is playing on our emotions. That is the free will manipulation tool. Your heart is where your emotions are at. And they are playing on your heart's intent. They're playing on your desires, what you want, what you don't want, what you love, what you don't love. They play on that. So, to bring this into a 360 close, because I don't like to talk to y'all for too long, because I know your attention spans are very, very limited. Go outside and stop. Get that TV shit out your head when you walk outside. Seriously. Take the music out your ear when you go outside. Take whatever is fueling you to think a certain way out your motherfucking head. Get it out of your vicinity, because it's not working for you at all. It is working against you. I promise it is. Get rid of that shit. When you go outside, connect with the people around you. Live in the reality of the facts. This is a fact. It's not an opinion. It's not based on your emotions. It's not based on how you feel. It's not based on none of that. See, a fact overrides an opinion. A fact overrides your goddamn emotions sometimes. You understand? The fact is, I am in the same shit as everybody else. Everybody else is in the same shit as me. So let's live in that reality. There's no diversity is a destruction tool. Racism is an ignorant nigga sport. It's a little man sport. Let it go.